Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. Today we're going to talk about some pretty important developments going on in the anime industry. Now there's always been a major conflict when it relates to the production and distribution of anime from Japan as it's shared with the rest of the world. This discussion can get fierce. Before you enter it, make sure you have your affairs in order, life insurance policies, maybe a nice burial plot, because people will be coming for your throat. Now, some people might think my grandfather was brave for storming the beaches of Normandy in World War II, but true bravery is battling insane people on social media over whether or not anime should cater to Western audiences. When you break it down, there's essentially three general camps people fall into in this debate. The first thinks that anime should remain virtually untouched from the moment it leaves the original studio, the only addition being the most closely accurate translations possible provided to the new audience. The second group thinks anime should be changed as much as needed to fit into the new culture it's being introduced to, and that's everything from tweaking translations, to censoring scenes, all the way to shoehorning in unrelated Western political debates into scenes that absolutely do not fit. And the final group, well, they're somewhere in the middle. Imagine having a sort of middle ground and compromise in the year 2021. Insane, right? Now, of course, these examples are a bit exaggerated, but you get the point. And these days, most anime fans are keeping a close watch on Japanese studios. While that's happening, a lot of Western companies and Western social media users are making stands, getting woke if you will, which includes canceling just about every anime series imaginable to protect their fragile sensibilities, finding a way to make every pair of anime titties somehow problematic, harassing Japanese artists, and many more examples which are all made in the pursuit of being quote-unquote progressive. The good news is, Japanese studios have maintained a reputation of proceeding with business as usual and not letting the outside noise affect their original product. But still, those from outside Japan, including both concerned fans and those wanting to force changes on the industry, are watching Japanese studios waiting for the smallest crack in their culture to show itself. One studio that's been drawing a lot of attention recently is Kadokawa, the largest distributor of anime and manga in Japan. Concern has been growing towards the company after several recent events, but for this video we're going to focus on one in particular. A few months back, its president stated a new policy that would strive to self-police their content in order to fit in with global standards, which was met with a lot of backlash and resulted with his public apology, a pay cut for him, and an official statement from Kadokawa saying they won't be doing that. Well, it seems that history has repeated itself today with this breaking news. Kadokawa anime producers want isekai to take over the world, which seems simple enough, but it's the further details on this that are interesting. It's a rather long article, but to break it down simply, the producers are saying that the isekai genre has been a great gateway into the global market, and they plan on making more to continue expanding, which, I don't know about you guys, but I think there's already way too much isekai as much as I love the genre, but my main response to that is confusion. Because I don't buy that this is the first time that Kadokawa is focusing on a global market. They've always been doing that. But they go on to say that overseas marketing and a focus on facilitating a global release of anime projects will be a major focus. And if eyebrows weren't raised already, it's this quote that really got people talking. Overseas first is no longer just a slogan, but something we will be actively working towards, which is extremely reminiscent of the remarks made by the president months ago. Overseas first represents a big departure from how Japanese studios have approached things, and people are concerned. What this means going forward, I'm not really sure, but what I will say is this. It's important to keep in mind these comments were made by the producers of the company. The ground level employees, the ones actually making the stuff, might share different sentiments, and likely they do. But, like I said, we'll have to wait and see what unfolds. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.